All right. So, last week you all were fighting your way through the city, um, and you have made it all the way up to the keep of Castle Cartier, and you are currently outside the main gate as your forces are menacing the various other sides, and you're about to break in. So, is there any prep that you guys want to do before you storm the keep?
I've already tipped the boiling oil onto the people who are going to dump it on us, so I think
Right.
that's my prep.
Okay.
Cartier, is this the only exit, or are there any retreat paths?
Ones mainly go into the sea, so
Yeah. The back of the castle goes to the sea. So,
necessarily a land attack was never fully planned for. We believed and assumed that an attack would come from the oceans.
Fortunate for you to have us as neighbors. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice tree. They're pink. I love them. Anyway,
Minsk,
that's what
hurry
I'm
up!
doing. I'm gonna stare at this tree for a little bit.
What
See what's up.
exactly do you need help with?
I said hurry up, you're all the way back there. Aerith, you too.
Aerith is like, I'm gonna go and help the wounded.
Okay, but can you, like, call down lightning on these riflemen apparently occasionally?
Indoors?
Any of the ones outside? Yeah, you do you.
Okay. She's gonna wander off to go and strike more people with lightning.
As she does.
He does love lightning, that one.
Real lightning.
Okay. Do you guys want to roll initiative then?
Uh-huh.
I will once this button works.
Oh my. A good initiative for once in my niv damn life. You get advantage?
That one's for the rest of his days.
Yes, but apparently I forgot to select my
Advantage.
token. If you could add me on there.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Elijah and persistence are then to I am going to, with my positions people, I am going to give that use half your movement speed bonus to Elijah and Jacques. So as persistence busts down the door and tips the oil back on the people who are going to ambush us, I'm just going to shout, "Go! I've got you covered!"
Thanks.
So you can move up to half your movement speed.
Okay. So, with where I'm at, right? I can't
Just
get
put me
I
at
can't
the
get through
door.
that on the second floor, right?
No, you can. So like there's a whole bunch of people screaming because they've got boiling hot oil on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna step up into that.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
like
you
into
could.
the oil, but on the wall.
Yeah, you can be on the wall, and then you
Cool.
can come in through the ceiling.
Cool.
Okay. Uh, so you guys are busting down the door, and you see right in front of you a group of soldiers.
So I'm technically on the second floor. Do I see down into that room?
Yeah, you can see down into that room. There's a window.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna like slide up against the wall next to the window, but not go in there, obviously.
Okay.
But where I can see through the
Oh,
window and kind of like lean out and throw things at them.
props to you, Thur.
Yeah.
What was his name before my dumb joke?
I forget. It wasn't important. I mean, it was something Hallwell.
Doesn't matter now. It's
Doesn't matter
ruined.
now. This is what's canon.
Welcome to
This
the
is
Steve,
what.
cannon.
His
This is
name is Brett Kahn.
Yeah.
His power to retcon things.
This is Lord Steve.
Yep.
Jacques, you know this guy. He's obnoxious and nobody likes him. That's probably
Oh,
why he wasn't invited to any of the parties.
just like
Well,
one of my dads.
Steven.
Fun fact: both my dads are named Steve.
It's just like, oh god, this guy.
Okay, so let's open up combat. Here we go. All right. So Minx, you get to go first.
Well, I think you can guess what I'm going to be doing, which is giving everyone a mantle of inspiration. Top up your temporary HP, and you all get to run in there. Go do your thing. I mean, da comrades, forward to glory and victory.
Was that temp 8 again?
I could be
Yeah,
in
8.
there. I could be in their
That's lower than
faces.
your armor, though, right?
Oh, I don't have it currently.
Split this down the middle, persistence, so that we don't hit you.
I'm going to head
I
in this
don't.
way
I
to
can't
kind
do
of
my
be
light bulb. My light
partially
bulb's
behind
already
here. And that's a bonus, so I'll just throw... Spells.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what spell.
I love how we're fighting the largest group of enemies right after our AOE player left.
Yeah, I
Yep.
did think about that. I was like, that's
By
not
the
the
way-
player you.
Elijah was dodging on his turn before we entered.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna throw that at the Lord.
Because
Okay.
otherwise he's about to get murdered.
So intelligence saving throw.
Let's see how
okay.
smart he is.
Not smart enough. So he takes 20 psychic damage, and then what else happens to him?
Incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
Christ.
So you,
Basically, just a beam of psychic energy launches from the accordion and hits him in the head.
I love that for us.
let's see. He is going to you lance out with your psychic draconic lance, and it's going to smash him into the face as he's about to give out an order, and he kind of grits his teeth and pricks his hand on his sword, and you can see one of the gems in it fills up with his blood.
Oh, fuck.
So he's going to pass, but he will take an additional 7 damage.
a blood hunter?
Alright.
No, it's something cooler.
Cool. Far
Is
worse.
double blood hunter?
The blood hunter.
I don't know, but I want a sword.
Is
I'll
it
tell you
an
that much.
unholy hunter or a frost hunter?
He's a baron.
Yeah, Lev knows who this is.
I know. I don't know enough about the stat block to metagame it, so I'm excited. I know that because that's probably the coolest aspect of the stat block.
Yeah.
I still want a
So-
sword.
Yep.
Just a baron. Well, he better supplicate himself immediately, this little peasant.
Okay, so at the end of Minx's turn, as a villain action, he is going to order his soldiers and soldiers to form up. So they're not going to move, but you can see they all draw together in a defensive stance as they are covering for each other and working together. So they're
Oh
giving
god,
each
they
other.
have guard.
Yeah, they're giving each other guard. So as long as they stay within 5 feet of each other, they're gonna attack rolls against them will be made with disadvantage. But they can't move. And then he's going to charge.
Okay.
Or actually, so can he do? Okay, so he can move. So he's gonna charge. He's gonna charge. He's gonna charge Jacques. He's like, "I'll have your head, traitor."
He can move, he just can't take actions.
Right. So he can move as part of this villain action, and then he is basically hiding behind his soldiers here as they're forming up and making a tortoise formation. And then it's his turn. So as a bonus action, he is going to kick Jacques. I need you to make a DC 15 Strength saving throw.
How about
Okay, so he tries to kick you and knock you prone, but you have your own defensive stance going, and you know have you seen that video of a guy who goes in for the kick and he like breaks his leg on the other guy's leg? Have you seen
yes?
that? That's it doesn't
Or
quite break
his
his leg, but
shin
you can
turns
tell that's
into
basically what
jello.
he's
Yeah.
doing. Yeah. So he's knocked off balance, but he is going to attack you with his sword.
I think you should learn into that idea. This guy's like incapacitated now from pain.
Plus 8.
That hits. That hits.
Okay. So that's going to be
1,000 million damage.
1 gazillions. How many do you have? Not enough.
okay. So a total of 13 damage.
So I take
On
20
the first
damage.
swing, some of that's necrotic, some of it's slashing, and then the second swing is 11.
That's a miss. Oh.
No
11.
damage.
Like in damage, so 24
Yeah.
damage total.
Ah, damn. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Okay, that puts us at persistence.
Alright, I am going to diagonally move through these guys while taking the dodge action. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to telekinetically shove this person down the stairs.
Okay. What's a strength saving
DC
throw, right?
17 strength save.
Nope.
Boom! And he breaks his neck and dies. Says right here
Well,
in the
he's
stat
certainly-
block.
He's certainly broken out of his defensive stance.
Does he go down further because there's stairs? And he got a 5.
Yeah, I think you shove him down, and he's gonna have to use his movement to like get back up here.
Alright. Does he take any damage from a tumble down the stairs?
None that is relevant here.
Damn
Maybe
it.
his pride is bruised a little bit.
Okay, well, and still I'm taking the dodge
Hey.
action.
Foolish
Gonna turn
pride.
towards the bear and it's like, see all the scraps that they found to stand against us. Why, what an unenviable position. Gonna try and taunt him a bit.
Yeah, he responds with, "It is my duty to serve the Empress, and I do it gladly."
Oh, you'll do it poorly, too.
That remains to be seen.
Time for persistence to be shot by firing squad.
Yeah, so it's time for the arquebusiers. So this one is going to walk up here, and
And his casting robe.
the arquebusiers are going to focus fire on persistence. So let's see. So the one on the stairs misses both shots. The one right next to you is going to take a short sword swing and also miss.
So glad I
the other-
dodged!
And the other two,
Hey! All of those would have been hits if I didn't dodge.
yep.
He learned something. Have you been speaking to the skull?
I've been doing Mythic Pluses.
Makes perfect
He's
sense.
been fighting against a tree.
Oh man, the
Ugh.
world that could have been where
He's been
persistence
tanking.
does this shit and fucking died.
Yep, I would have died. That's more than my health. I'm doing the damage now. I have 39 plus 8, and I'm pretty sure that's more. Oh, alright.
You're doing your Darth Vader thing, just breaking through their lines.
Yep, just sword slashing all the arrows away.
Well, they're bullets, but yeah.
Sure. Hey, that's even more impressive. I'll take it.
Yeah. So Tenuous, what are you doing?
Something even more bold and audacious than that. I'm going to stand behind this pillar. I almost would have saw it ended there. Where did I closed my character sheet apparently. Okay. Well, I can't brand somebody and command my zombies, so I'm just going to. All right. Let's see here. I guess I can move up to this pillar. Yeah, I'll stay back here. So those guys are kind of elevated. I can probably hit them.
Yeah, they're like on the stairs shooting down.
Let's see here. I'll probably hit that guy. All right. The guy next to persistence, he can dodge these two.
One of those hits.
I have a +10 to this shit, dude. Fuck.
Well, when you roll a 4,
Alrighty. Zombies. Hustle in here. Come on, boys. Let's go.
We did it.
Okay.
Hustle. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that guy can go. That guy's just fucking moving, schmoving. Actually, I wonder. Maybe. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. Oh, Doug's got some damage on him. Okay. Actually, yeah, I will move my position. I will duck behind this other pillar so I can make room for Frederick. And Frederick will take one shot at the guy I shot at.
okay.
Also, I had a realization on how to give these guys magic attacks.
Is he
+5
done
to
so-
everything.
Okay, so he's done.
Because he's in the dance.
Right.
I realized these guys use weapons. If I really wanted to, I could buy a bunch of +1 short bows.
You could, yeah.
It's tempting me. Just spend like 6K on a bunch of bows.
Yeah. I mean, you have plenty of cash.
Oh, how would you say firing squad?
So my
Dance
ultimate game
macabre?
plan is I'm gonna have to go find 5 more skeletons, maybe more. I'm gonna buy like 6 bows. I'm gonna buy a bag of holding. I'm gonna put everything in the bag, and when I need a quick army, I'm gonna dump out the bag. That's my turn.
Okay. So let's see. So the soldiers, let's see. The two next to Jacques are going to attempt to attack him. Let's see. So the first one is going to make a shield bash attack.
Misses. Those two will hit.
Okay. It is just the first number because he's doing it
So,
one-handed.
cool, so 9.
Yep. And then his buddy is also going to attempt to shield bash you. Nope.
A miss.
Yep. And he's just going to
Double
miss
miss.
entirely. Let's see. The one next to persistence is going to reach back and try and knock you over with disadvantage because you're dodging. And then he's going to attempt to spear you. He finally broke through your defenses.
Finally. All right.
Minx is in the back, approving of the fact that he's in the back and not in stabbing distance.
You got so many cool things in front of you.
Let's
Cool
see, and then
things being frozen zombies.
this guy is going to attack Elijah.
Basically.
So he's going to shield bash. Does that hit you, Elijah?
Disadvantage on dodging, and no.
Oh, okay. Well then, just 2 more attacks with disadvantage.
Those would have, but no.
Okay.
I feel like we've hit an evolution in our play where we're just like doing dodge now.
Dodge is the new meta. Okay. and the
We're
other
like,
soldier
hey,
is
wait,
going to-
having disadvantage to hit me is pretty good.
The other soldier is
Use a
going
powerful
to.
dodge meta.
The other soldier is going to hold his position for now. So that puts us at Elijah.
Okay, first of all, whenever we do start purchasing items, I want to get in on that. There's some things I want to buy. Somebody tell me how much money I have to spend.
Okay.
In the meantime, obviously attacking the one that I have advantage on to cancel out the disadvantage.
Yeah, 16 will miss.
That's unfortunate. Because I don't really want to stay here. Uh, a bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Yep. Want to have them start attacking with less efficient weapons, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then it's Jock's turn.
Oh, this is problematic.
Yes.
These are all humans.
They are all humans, yeah.
My kingdom for a fireball.
Yep.
Kingdom
I'm not
for
that kind of magic caster.
being-
I
Yeah.
know.
We're aware.
You guys with heavy artillery is busy.
You guys are like complaining about AoE, but you all ran right into fucking melee.
Because
I
there's
was
no
like,
AoE.
maybe I'll do an AoE. It's like, nah, these guys decided to be in the AoE. All right.
Wait, you have AoE?
Have you not noticed me doing Kona Clone like 3 times?
Oh, while
No,
you were
I've
out.
forgotten.
Okay.
Alright.
We're going to attack the. We're going to attack this Alvarez soldier.
Okay.
Nah,
Disadvantage.
don't worry. I only have like
and
one
he's
spell
in
slot.
formation.
Well, that blows. That's
They would have missed anyway.
12. Nope. Second swing.
That's a hit.
10 slashing, and then I will do I'll do a level 2 smite on him.
Okay.
So that's
3d8.
3d8. So that is a total of 22 damage.
Okay. He staggers, but he holds formation. Anything else?
I'm going to then use a level 1 spell slot and cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Alright. So it puts us at Minx.
That. Alright. Go to that way, I'd hit them. If I go that way, I'd hit them. So I don't want either of that. I think I'm gonna save that. And just mock. Which one's to mock? Okay, I think I'm gonna mock. Oh, that's the wrong button. This one, this soldier here,
Okay.
and this soldier here. And the mockery exists now.
Alright, so
Oh.
the one who's knocked off balance will fail. He is mocked.
Alright. That's it. I don't feel the need to get any closer right now.
Okay. Let's see. At the end of your turn, as his villain action, he is going to order his arquebusiers, and he's just be like, shoot them dead now. And so they are going to each make a ranged weapon attack. So the one back here is going to shoot at Jacques.
That's a wisdom saving throw first. He
Okay.
fails, he has to pick a different target or lose the action.
Okay, he's going to pick persistence then, who is still dodging, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
A lot of value out of it.
Heyo.
The arquebuser who is next to persistence is going to attempt to shoot him from melee. So super double disadvantage, which doesn't matter. Miss. Let's see, and then this guy is going to shoot you as well with disadvantage. And who is this guy going to shoot? He's actually going to try and shoot Elijah.
That 20 to shoot me?
Yep.
Unfortunate. Okay.
So Steve is going to use his bonus action to try and kick over persistence. So I need persistence to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Alright. Shouldn't be with advantage, but 17.
You passed regardless. So he tries to kick you, and you stay on your feet.
I cut his
good.
shoe off. Ah! No.
Ah,
Just the toes,
how,
though.
do you know how
Not his
expensive?
actual toes, just the toe of the
Yeah.
boot.
Yeah.
I
You can
do
see
know
his
how
socks poking
expensive
out.
they are. I have more expensive shoes back home.
He'll pay for that with your life.
Bill me.
And he's going to attempt to swing at you.
Alright.
Bill me.
Hilarious. Bill me.
Uh,
It's quality.
is it plus 8? That okay. It's a 2, not a 20, because he has
Yeah,
disadvantage.
you better fucking be. 17,
Yeah,
so,
so
miss.
17 misses. Okay.
Has a dodge ever gotten more value in the history of D&D?
Why
don't
don't I
think
do
so.
this more often? What? Need to play a monk next.
Have you been practicing your breathing?
Oh my god.
Okay, and that's his turn.
Alright.
So puts us at persistence.
So I don't think that all of them are going to fall for the same trick again, unfortunately. So I don't think that dodging again is the right move. Just a quick look around. Who looks the least armored? Would it be the Baron or the Arquebussers? Just who does it look like I'm more likely to get their skin?
The Arquebussers look about as well armored as him.
Okay.
Ash.
So I'm going to bonus action, put a seal on him, which gives me advantage in a ranged spell attack. So this isn't a weapon attack. I'm just using the same attack roll. So just
Okay,
a 22
that's a hit.
Okay, I'm going to blow all 4 of my seals. Wow. Okay. I was really hoping
Okay.
for more there. So 14 necrotic damage, and
Trash.
I gained that much health.
That was your grab, right?
My Infernal Conduit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I am going to, there are less people than I really wish that were for this. You know what? No, I'm gonna Infernal Conduit. I'm gonna Devastator. No, wait. No, it's still better to do. Infernal Conduit, yeah, Devastator. So, myself and, let's see. Everybody, or myself and up to 5 other people, so I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, everybody except for, I don't think the 10 list has a weapon attack at ranged. To make one weapon, yeah. So, 5 people plus myself can make a weapon attack. So definitely Elijah, definitely Jacques, definitely Minsk with a javelin, definitely Frederick with a bow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't think there's anybody else that has a ranged weapon amongst the zombies and Doug. Like it's...
Okay.
I mean, they have bows, don't they?
Do the zombies have
Zombies?
bows?
Zombies do not have bows, just the
I've
skeleton.
not been introduced to the bowman zombie.
So,
Yeah.
Doug, Frederick.
So everybody who
Elijah.
has a ranged weapon or is in melee can make a weapon attack. As my Infernal Conduit.
Wow. Well,
That doesn't hit any of them. So
Yep, I
doesn't matter
figured.
who
And
you-
then against the Baron.
That's a hit.
Cool. Am I attacking with disadvantage?
No, because you're making melee.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if the Arquebusters have the whole guard
Yeah,
thing.
everybody has the guard thing.
No, it
actually.
ended. His turn ended. That's why I held it, because that ended.
It's let's see. Enters each chosen creature enters a defensive stance that lasts until that creature moves, or is restrained or incapacitated.
Oh, okay. Didn't hear that part. So yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
So
You gave
the only guy
attacks
who's
to me.
The only guy who's
Elijah,
not currently
Jesus.
yeah, the only one
and
who's not
who
currently in a
else?
defensive stance is this guy.
Everybody, you get one, Jock.
I know, but I don't want to.
Well, nobody else has ranged attacks.
He's got sanctuary going.
Oh, well, you don't
Probably
have
like,
to. You
I,
don't. You don't
yeah,
have to.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's fine.
'Cause I'm gonna keep sanctuary going at the moment.
Mine went terrible.
Yep. Mine was the only one that hit. My other option was just an action surge, and that would have just been 2 attacks regardless. So, whatever.
Right. So
Alright.
that's straight roll because okay, so it still hits.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, the arquebusiers. Let's see. So the one on the stairs is going to take 2 regular attacks at persistence now. Still miss. The one that is in melee with persistence is going to try and stab him with a short sword. Miss. The one in melee with Elijah is going to attempt to stab him.
It,
Okay, and the other arquebusier is also going to attempt to shoot Elijah. Miss.
well, they're through my temporary HP.
Okay, Tenelis.
Nothing finer than us. Firm wall of men. Men get in position. Okay. I think I'll slide in here. Shoop. And then Doug can go over here. Shoop. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do all the zombies first. Alright. These are all danced. I'll just mark out Doug. Okay. I'll, from top down, I guess. 1, 2, 3.
Here, remember these are at disadvantage because of the formation.
Oh,
So
I don't.
re-roll that last one and see if it hits still. No.
Well, shouldn't that 13? Like,
Oh,
these
the
are all plus
13 does
5.
too, yeah, because it's, yeah, that gets it on the dot. So roll that one too. Alright, so that one manages to hit. So that'll be
What's the armor class?
5 damage. 18.
Oh. Alright. Alright. This should be Doug. He's got no bonus. It's defensive garbage. Okay. Does the fucking, does Steve have anything?
Yeah, he's also in a defensive formation.
Alrighty. This is Frederick on Steve.
You said until they moved, though. He moved.
He moved as part of the setup, and then he hasn't moved since.
Ah.
So it's the ability is you can move, and then you set up in that spot.
Oh, Thur, I just realized I have an extra Infernal Conduit dice from level 9 that I just didn't update. So,
Oh, okay.
yay! Extra 1 damage. Is he dead?
Alright.
Yikes.
Nope.
That one
Knock
damage
him.
did it.
5d10.
Noctum is going to shink out his arm blade, and he is going to attack the guard in front of him. And it will be a green flame blade.
That's gonna miss.
I wonder, does this have to hit?
Yeah, you have to hit with the main attack for the extra damage to happen.
Alright, fine.
All or nothing, like every cantrip. Okay, anything else?
Well, no.
Okay. So this soldier is going to attempt to knock over Doug.
Okay.
So go ahead and make that strength saving throw.
I'm not fucking bothering with saving throws on these fucking guys. He's knocked down.
So another 11 damage, total of 15.
What was that? This fucking guy's doing something in the other room.
Chink, chink.
Okay, this guy is going to attempt to knock over Jacques. So he needs to make a wisdom
Wisdom
save.
saving throw. That
He makes it.
succeeds.
So, miss,
Fail.
miss.
Wisdom saving throws on those attacks too.
Oh,
Every time you make an attack against me. fail on both. They have to pick 2 different targets.
Okay, well, we'll say he's going against persistence, so they still miss. Okay. And this guy is going to... Let's see, he's going to attack the zombie next to him. Gonna shield bash it. And then spear. So 11's the total of 16. And then
Okay.
the next guy. Ooh, that actually misses.
Oh, I guess that one dies.
So it looks like a total of 10 on the middle one here. And then this last one almost didn't get it, but he manages to hit him. You're not bothering to do the strength saving throw?
I don't fucking don't fucking care about. That's too much rolling for this shit.
Okay. So it's 13, 20, 23 damage. And that last hit was a crit.
See, this is why I don't fucking care. It's like, who cares? Just too much. It's too much garbage. They get 8 armor class. I don't care if they fall prone or not.
Okay,
It's like
that was
slim
all of
down
them.
the bookkeeping. Who cares?
So that puts us at Elijah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need advantage, so I'm gonna have to aim. That way I can at least swing normally.
Okay. That's a hit.
Cool.
So all of that.
The one extra persistence, obviously, so I get my sneak.
45 damage.
Yep.
You shank him and he's not looking good.
Good.
Then it puts us at Jacques.
I'm going to.
Actually, sorry.
see.
Sorry, I'm actually not done.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I am going to activate Wells from the Grave there as well.
Okay.
3d6. Who did you say looks the most injured in this room as far as our opponents?
The left flank is having trouble holding.
Cool. Hit him with that Wills from the Grave.
Okay, so just 11 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's
Cool.
Jacques' turn.
I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump all 35 points of lay on hands into me.
Okay.
Um. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay.
Yep.
So top of the round to Minx.
So how's Jock looking at this point?
I'm good now. I'm okay.
Persistence.
I could use a bit of topping off, but I'm above half.
If anyone, it's persistence.
Yeah. On the Kasani scale, I am 47 out of 76. So.
In the
I love that
Kasani
scale.
scale.
Yeah, it seems like a decent use of my time.
And now that he's not dodging.
Oh, that was an almost maxed out healing word.
There you go.
Wow.
I hope
That was
that
a
gets you
bizarre
back on
feeling.
your feet, comrade. We have much work to do.
Much obliged.
And from what I remember, I can't mix and match that with a mock, right?
No,
You
you
can,
can mix it
yeah.
with a mock, just not with a full first level spell.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, mock away.
Who are you mocking?
The guy who's teetering.
Okay.
That one.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Dang.
I'm not teetering, I'm standing firm.
I had an almost max mock and an almost max healing word and saved it. Direct. That'll be for me.
Okay. So Steve is going to, with a burst of energy, just be like, I'm not gonna fall to you, rabble. I'm gonna take this traitor's head, and I'm gonna stand before the Empress victorious. I'm gonna send you all to hell.
My boy, you're just a baron. Shut up.
So he's going to use his lead from the front villain action. So he can move up to twice his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And he can make up to 4 weapon attacks with advantage as he moves. So he's going to make an attack here and here. Then he's going to go there and make an attack. And then he's going to go up there and mix his face and make an attack.
This is rude.
Well, wisdom safe for the first one, because Jacques still has sanctuary going.
That's true.
Mhm.
Wisdom. He only has a +2. Nope. Okay, so he's just going to miss out on that attack. Because he can't attack the same target multiple times.
Wait, what
So
was the roll?
he rolled a
There it
5.
is. Okay. That's sorry, it didn't pop up. I was like, wait a minute.
+8. So this is going to be against persistence.
Misses.
Does that hit you? Okay.
But it's not with
Uh,
it's with advantage. Oh,
Yeah.
suck it.
And then against Tentalis.
You rat bastard.
8.
It'd be really good for Aerith to finish her Christmas music to summon some lightning right now.
Real lightning.
Okay, so you're going to take 14 damage.
Oh,
And concentration check for Danse Macabre.
Oh
And
no,
then
the
finally-
zombie might die.
An attack against Mix.
They're fine.
No.
So he's now in your face. But it's now his turn. He's gonna be like, he's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Kneel, peasant!" And he's gonna try and kick out your knee. So a DC 15 Strength saving throw.
What? He's gonna kneecap him.
Okay,
So
I'm
close.
not prone. +4. So you take 6 damage from falling to the floor. And then he's going to attack you with advantage twice for his main action.
All right.
Except he hits you once.
Mm,
Okay, so 16 additional damage from that.
all right.
But he has moved, so he's no longer in his defensive formation. So that puts us at persistence.
All right. Bonus action. Going to put a seal on the arquebuser next to Elijah. Going to
Okay.
attack them with advantage.
Okay, yeah.
Wasted.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, you slice him and dice him.
All right. Going to transfer the seal to this guy who is in between Jacques and myself. I'm going
Okay.
to give him an attack with advantage.
That's well,
It'd be a
He's still in
base
his-
roll.
it's a base roll because he's
Oh.
still in his defensive stance. So
Yeah.
17 misses.
17 misses. All right. It's my turn.
Okay, the arquebusers, the one on the stairs is going to shoot at persistence because you just saw you take down his buddy. He's
Oof.
found his footing. The one next to Elijah is going to attempt to stab him with a sword,
That's a hit.
and then his buddy is going to attempt to shoot you. 1 hit.
That's 1 hit.
All right, Mr. Tenolis.
Well, let's see here. I'll take the opportunity attack. I'm stepping on that.
Okay.
That's okay. That's a miss.
Okay.
Alrighty. Bonus action. I've had enough of this guy. I'm putting a Hexblade's Curse on Steve.
Okay.
Let's see here. I gotta remember what this does. Efficiency bonus, damage extra. crits, and when they die, they heal. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 Eldritch Blasts on the dude.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
The 20 will
kidding
hit. So how much extra damage does he take?
My proficiency bonus, which
Okay,
is
so
4, so it's
Total of 15.
15.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Actually, I have all this extra movement. I was like, go over
I'll be
here.
right back.
Well, okay. Well, the hoplite next to Doug is going to attempt to attack him. And he's still prone, right? Or did he stand up?
I mean, I didn't tell him to stand up, but I believe he
Okay.
takes the dodge action since I didn't tell him to do anything.
Okay, so it's just going to be straight rolls then.
Okay.
So make some con saves. I think-
Let's see here. Extras. Zombie.
I think all those
let's
pass.
see here. Success. This is the first number, right?
Yeah, just the first number.
Yeah, they're all successes then.
Okay, so he's getting skewered, but he's still wriggling. The other hoplite is going to attempt to attack Jacques. But fails, so he's going to redirect his attacks to persistence. So he's going to attempt to shield bash you. And miss. Then he's going to attempt to spear you.
Motherfucker.
And then his buddy is going to do the same. So shield bash. So strength saving throw. Okay, you're still up. Okay. Let's see. The one on the right is going to remain in formation. He likes to be defensive. So his buddy is just going to attack the zombie in front of him.
Actually, wait. I could have instituted a general command. Oh well, that's fine. The general command will just be dodge then.
Okay,
Whatever.
so
I
knock
guess I don't have
prone.
to use a bonus action every turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's roll. I forgot he has advantage. Oh, and even if it hits, that still passes. So. Alright, so that's all them. So it's now Elijah's turn.
Yes,
I
indeed.
think the way this works is a bonus action to move them around and like then do a general. Anyways, go on.
The arquebusters to the left, they still have defensive posture.
They're still covering for each other, yeah.
Cool.
The one that is over here does not.
Okay.
So the only characters that have moved so far are Steve and this arquebuster.
Well, aim at the one next to me.
Okay. Still a miss.
Well, that's action, bonus, and movement.
Okay.
Downside of aim.
So it puts this at Jacques. Is Rack still with us? I think he left.
Eh. The hell?
I don't think he has returned.
We're gonna need him.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I don't think if anybody leaves, we'll be able to finish the fight in a positive manner.
Yeah. Rack, are you with us? Yeah, this really would have been a lot easier if your AoE blaster caster had been here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus the round or two of healing we might have done before we came in.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, it's
Right,
your
it's
turn.
your turn.
Did anything happen?
It's your turn.
Did anything happen to me? No.
No.
Your sanctuary protected you from attack.
Cool. I will use my Oath of Devotion to do Sacred Weapon. And then I will Action Surge. And I will start swinging. And we'll go at the dude right here, because that'll just be a base roll.
You sure?
Well, I have advantage for flanking.
Yeah. I mean, you
And
could
it's
step here and get
disadvantage.
advantage on this guy. And so that would also be a straight roll, but he's the one you've been hammering so far.
Oh, then yeah, I'll do that. Move there and hammer on that guy. Bonk. That's definitely not going to do it.
Nope. Even with
Second
Doug helping
strike.
you.
Wait. What is Sacred Weapon?
+1.
Oh, it's only
It's
plus
your-
one?
It's his charisma bonus.
Mm.
Yeah, that's 2 misses because the 2 and a 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a crit that one on my turn, so don't feel too bad.
Right. Minx, you are currently prone, and Steve is looming over you.
Steve's a pirate.
Sukubliat. I'm going to throw out a Mantle of Inspiration, which hits myself so that I can use the movement to get back up without provoking attack of opportunity. And whoop, 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 whoop.
Do the rest of us get something?
Yes. You guys get 8 temporary HP, and you can reposition if you want
Oh,
without provoking opportunity attacks.
Actually, yes, I would like to do that.
Wait a second. It was there. Can I go? That's a pillar.
You
Oh, I
can
can
probably
go there.
squeeze through there.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys position wherever you want, and then I'm gonna throw out a wild one and try to hideous laughter him. So DC 17.
Okay. DC 17, Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if we're doing that, I'm getting on the wall. if everybody's backing up, I'm getting on the wall where I'm not.
And down the
Easily
stairwell,
hit
so
by
you
it.
have some cover.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
He doesn't find your joke funny. It's not It doesn't culturally relevant to him.
oh well, I tried.
Now let's make these freaking soldiers move. That way they stop having this
Yep.
disadvantage bullshit.
Disadvantage bull.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yep.
Don't like this.
I was just like, well, we don't have any AoE casters, and we're all melee stuff, so let's get engaged as quickly as possible. Oh, they gain bonuses from not moving. Well, fuck me.
He knew. He knew our
He
plan.
knew! They've fought us so many times, we've let too many survivors get through.
He was like, "This is." He's
Next
like,
time, we
they're just
execute
like,
the prisoners.
You got me on the technicality for the river at the temple. I'ma get you on this. Jet line.
I gotta ask though, Lev.
Yep.
When have we not executed the prisoner?
That was the joke. We've been too merciful to
Let
these
too
people.
many people survive.
You orphans are eating too much.
Elijah's just like, understood. Less survivors.
Or didn't.
Okay. Let's see. So Jacques, you don't have your
Sanctuary.
I do not have sanctuary active now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's going to attempt to make you kneel. He's like, he shouts at you, "Kneel, traitor!" and he kicks you in the shins again. So DC 15 strength.
14. Shit.
I assume that's with your
Yeah.
bonuses.
That's with my +1.
Okay. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. And then
Ow.
he's going to. attack you twice with his sword. Cool. So that's actually 18. There we go. Okay, so the second one hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a total of 16 damage. And that's his turn. So it's persistence.
I'm gonna reposition slightly so my pillar is between myself and the two arquebusiers. Gonna put bonus action, put my last seal on him.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at him with advantage.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's also a hit.
So the second one, I have 2 seals on him. So I'm
All
going
right.
to burn those 2 seals, deal an extra 14 damage. It's not like a crit, it just activates the abilities, not my seals.
No, it does your seals too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it's 8d6
Yeah.
then.
Let's see, so -9.
So
You rolled high.
Yep. And I gain 16 HP, and then I roll my d20.
You had 2 seals on him?
And I have a third on that one fucker way back there.
Ah.
You have the worst rolls.
I mean, I'm trying to make it happen for you.
I know. No, I'm aware. Yep. So, oh well.
It's not gonna happen until the Empress.
Yeah.
I mean, who says he's gonna be able to get that close?
Yeah, that's fair. So,
true.
You're a caster, dude. I don't want to fuck around.
so 16 plus
He's not
14
even
plus
a champion.
18. So that's
Yeah.
30, so it's 48 damage on him.
He's definitely looking very bloodied.
Oh,
as you're
plus
cutting.
9, so like
Oh,
58 total.
+9 from what?
The first attack.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay, yeah. So I do a good carve into him, but I'm
Yep.
near the end of my road. I'm almost spent.
He's definitely bloodied. Also, he's also looking like he's on his last legs. You can see it in his eyes. He's desperate.
All right, that's me.
All right, the arquebusiers. So he's gonna say, "Kill him," and point at you, persistence.
I am behind a pillar from them.
Yeah, you're gonna get partial cover, so that's +2 AC. And they're gonna shoot at you.
That last one just barely hits.
Okay. And then the arquebusier next to Elijah is gonna draw a short sword, and miss. Tenelis.
100%.
Let's see here. Frederick shall stab the bastard. +5s on that.
19, I believe, hits.
Yes. The zombie shall
yes.
stand up.
So it's 11 damage total, right?
Yep. Some dodging doesn't really matter, so they'll slam flam.
The
They're
20
still
will hit.
defensive. I don't even care. They can hit or not. I
Oh,
don't
because
even-
they're
if they're still into defensive, I'm not. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
They can try. There's no point dodging. There's no point doing anything else. They're just gonna stand up. Okay. Now for Noctum.
Be right back real quick.
Alrighty. 2 Ultra Blasts at the boy.
1 hit.
And
Do you add from your Hexblade's
these
curse,
fucking rolls, man.
or is that already with them?
No, I don't think so. So
so there's a
Uh,
plus
four-
4 in there.
4 extra damage. Okay. He looks like he's ready to fall over at a light breeze.
Run on actions? Sure. No. No, that's my turn.
I already did
Okay.
mine.
So he's gonna tell his soldiers. He's like, "Come on, help me!" And they're gonna charge forward. So the one here is going to attack the zombie first.
Oh, that's what I should do. I should have just grappled him. Yeah. Oh well.
So knocks him prone.
Since there's only like 2 of them left, we'll see.
Right, and then this guy is gonna attack Doug first.
Alright, that guy's prone. Let's see here. Okay, that one kills that. And the one that gets dug. 18.
So is
Okay.
this one is dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. Looks like Doug dies. Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna charge forward.
That sucks. I needed the one next to Doug to stay there.
So let's see. So he already, or this one, or no, this one already attacked, and this one already attacked. So, Jock, you're gonna get some stabs in the back here. You're already prone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss, miss, hit, hit, miss, miss. So 17.
Okay. And then these are gonna be against persistence. So first, shield bash. I think
Nope.
that's a miss, right?
Yeah, as a miss.
All right, I'll miss. All right, Elijah.
Okay, well, luckily, he didn't go too far, so we are gonna aim, swing.
Oof.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 19, 20, 37, 57.
Might be dead.
You get him in the gut, but he's still standing. He's
What?
clutching his sword. He looks white. He was at full health before.
That's fine. The one that was next to Doug, is that read that one?
Yeah.
Whales of the Grave.
Okay.
I know he's on his last legs.
He staggers, but he is just barely up.
God damn it!
What's
Okay, just tell me how much health he has left. I have to know.
It's a number greater than 0.
God damn, tell me after he dies how much that left him with.
It's only a 30-yard range on whales, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty
Otherwise,
sure.
I would have went for Steve.
Yeah, because he's in single
Yeah.
digits, most likely.
Yep.
So.
I measured it out to him. He's 40 feet away. Wales is only 30, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
Balls.
Jacques.
Finish
With
with
half
Jock.
my. I'm gonna stand up. Yeah. No,
If you don't, the Minx will kill him with a bad joke.
it's not looking good. Do I fight them or do I go at? Scared. I'm gonna pour everything into Steve. First attack, advantage since I'm flanking.
That's right.
Oh.
All right, how do you want to do this? You don't even need to roll damage
Oh,
But can he?
unless you really want to.
it,
He has 2 hit points left, man. Like,
I know, but I'm gonna roll the damage because I didn't know how many hit points it was, and I was gonna burn a second level.
Flight
I
slot.
was gonna burn a second level smite.
okay.
And just waste him. Um. So, okay. So it's first off, we'll do that damage. Nope, we did it twice. So that's 9. Plus, is he undead or is he human?
He's human.
Okay,
We
so
killed
that's
all the undead
35 points of
commanders.
damage. As I get up, sword just blazes with this claw. It's got like rainbow fire across the blade, and he just shouts, "For the freedom of Bateau!" and impales Steve through the back.
He screams and then is sent flying by the force of your blow, and hits the wall with a sickening crunch and doesn't move.
And I just like wave the sword, the blood dissipating off of it from the holy divine fire, and he just looks at all the other soldiers and he just goes, "Please surrender!"
Make an intimidation check. Go ahead and take advantage, because, like,
Okay.
you crit.
15.
Hmm. Uh, let's see. I'd say that it's a moderately challenging thing to do. Yeah. Um, so these soldiers here kind of back off and drop their weapons and hold up their hands. These arquebusiers are dropping their weapon. The ones that are alive are still dropping their weapons. This guy just collapses and falls unconscious because he's bleeding out. He looks very pale.
The one next to me falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is it. You have liberated Bateau. The last bastion of resistance has fallen before your fury.
No one can see what happens in the staircase.
I see it a little bit, and I just telekinetically push him a bit further out of view. just, just like
Hey, Elijah has healing he needs to do.
Okay. All right.
Good fight. Their
God
disadvantage
damn.
nonsense was difficult.
I
oh, I can look at that
dip
stat
just
block now.
Yeah.
just dipping back and forth between full and half and full and half. It's like,
Yeah.
oh god. It's like this is all the healing I got left now. I was like, I got nothing.
Okay. So your armies inform you that they have secured the city, um, and Bateau is now under your control. The fleet that was prepping to leave has been captured, so you now have your very own fleet of 4 Alvarez battleships with which to uh, cause trouble if you can find the crews for them, or convince their Alvarez crews to join your cause.
Did we not miss with any melee attacks against him?
I don't think so.
Um, yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think we did, because he has a reaction where if you miss him, he gets a free attack against you.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that stat block.
Yeah, it was very interesting because I was looking at this and it's like, I mean, this is very powerful if they just kind of blindly run in,
Which we
but if
did.
they realize what's happening and just like shoot them from afar, then there's really nothing they can do.
Yeah.
But
Well, we didn't do the second part. so,
yeah,
When have we ever shot people from
no,
afar?
it's a good stat block against our composition.
yeah,
Oh,
That
that
was
was
good
nasty.
reaction and everything against our composition. You know what we did? We did the Brotherhood of Blades way. We brute forced through that mechanic.
How many gems does 9 lives still have on it?
I believe 2
Okay.
because it
Do we
had
find that? I assume.
yes.
Okay. Rack, what weapon do you have right now?
I just have a +1 longsword.
Okay, so I assume we find that there if you want to describe it,
Yeah,
because persistence would
yeah.
definitely offer it to Jacques.
So it's a longsword that it's a +1 longsword with the additional ability that it has 2 charges that don't ever come back. Um, but it basically gives you legendary resistance where you can, if you fail a saving throw, you can choose to pass instead. Um, but then you also take 2d6 damage when you do that.
Hmm.
So if you're interested in that, I can put it into our into D&D Beyond for you and give it to you.
Um. Yeah, sure.
And perhaps there might be a way to purify the blade at some later point.
Perhaps it's very Alvarez blade.
It's a cursed weapon.
It's not. I don't think it's cursed. Let me look at
That's up.
something.
That's up to you.
Um, let's see. Where is the? Here we go. No.
No.
It is
Yeah,
Super.
thrice cursed.
it's not cursed. It's just. Oh, it also does an extra D6 necrotic damage on a hit. So that's pretty good.
Oh, maybe we'll try to purify that and turn that into radiant.
Yeah.
Or you could go down the dark side.
Yeah. Maybe you have a change of heart.
Again.
Your family is
Another
dead,
another change of heart.
Cartier. You shall take up the mantle of Dark Lord.
Love the seed.
Reclaim your birthright.
As
Overthrow the queen. Become emperor of everything.
I mean, that is what the mayor thought you were wanting to do.
Yep. And
The mayor had thoughts? Nice.
yeah. Well,
He
something
did.
had thoughts, and they went through the
Something.
mayor.
Then the mayor went through something else.
Yep. Oh boy. Yep.
Mimic had more thoughts than that mirror.
Okay. So is there anybody you want to talk to or go and oversee in Bateau? I know you guys. Um, Jacques, you said you wanted to make for the Order of the Clenched Fist stronghold.
Correct.
I am
Okay.
back. I'm assuming it's not my turn.
Well,
No, we
no,
beat
Jacques
him.
got a crit and killed the dude. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We beat him. Murdered the hell out of him.
Hooray. That's good.
Hmm.
And then the fight ended. Now we have conquered Bateau. Persistence would be
And then it
dealing with
promptly
all the
ended.
logistical stuff of just
Hmm.
So,
accepting all the surrenders, putting all the sorting all the prisoners, all that different stuff.
Right.
so where is Blackwood?
Arresting all the
anyways?
remaining nobles. Just
Right. The NFT guy is like, hey guys, so we did it. That's pretty cool.
yes, we did. I didn't. From the
I'm
report,
amazed
I
he's
didn't expect you
alive.
to be alive. I thought that Vyugolov would eat your soul as well.
I mean, he's already got a contract on my soul, so why would he
Okay.
eat me
Is the
right
dog
away?
here? I would like to speak to who's in charge.
Uh,
It is.
yeah, he's here. He's my dog's right here, and
Hello,
he's
sir.
gonna just go slack jawed. He's just like, yes, what can I do for you, persistent?
Oh, is that a good boy? Oh, he
You have
wants
been
the
a very good
cheese.
boy. We appreciate your
Thank you.
assistance in this endeavor. I hope that we fulfilled our end of the contract.
Yes, their souls were delicious, Knight of Hell.
Yeah, good,
I am
good.
most grateful for furnishing me with them.
Uh, now that we are in control of the city, we don't necessarily want to be killing more civilians. If we have political prisoners that need to be disposed of, we might reach out to you about those. But for the meantime, I just need to warn you that all of the mortal souls that accept our rule are under our protection, just so that there's
Hmm.
no misunderstandings here.
Oh, I understand you perfectly.
Good.
Such is the way of hell.
Such is the way. Um, yes, I'd be very open to future talks, future collaboration in this. They have a. I know that you're kind of rather neutral on the Blood War, but Savona has been attacked, and we are considering this a grave breach of protocol for the protection of the material plane. Uh, I'd be very interested to have negotiations with you and see if there are any further assistance that you can offer in good, well mannered trade.
I have contacts in Gehenna if you wish to purchase the service of mercenaries.
We can discuss that at a later date, but just know we know that you're there, and we have no issue with you remaining there as long as you
Mhm.
do not hurt any of the civilians under our protection.
I see. Well, if you have souls you need disposed of, please
We
let me know.
we will let you know. Any cult that is just like, yeah, we know you're there. We're not going to do anything about you, just as long as you
Right.
don't fuck with us. Persistence considers that a general thing, a generous
Mhm.
thing versus previous ownership. So,
Mhm. Do you mind if we start recruiting acolytes to our cult openly now? Now that freedom of religion has been reestablished in Bateau? Or has
uh,
it?
we are still determining that this isn't necessarily a religious crusade, except overthrowing the previous one. Uh, I
You're
am
over.
in I am in contract with the reinstated count, and I am not sure what his wishes are, but I will definitely bring
I
your
can.
concerns and requests to his attention.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Good day to you, sir. Let me know if there's anything that you need.
Good day. I will go. I still have souls to digest.
Ah, good. Enjoy that.
Yes.
Right, yep.
What a cute little doggy.
Yes. Yeah, I would definitely broach that to Jacques. It's like, so,
Yeah.
that freedom that you talked about, does that include freedom of religion?
Yes.
Good, because there's a Yugoslav cult that would like to start recruiting.
Already you're faced with your
I
consequences,
will
Shock.
let I will let you handle that, having dealt with contracts of that nature.
I have no problem with it as long I already made it clear that they are not to uh, harm the souls of any of the civilians who agree to live under your rule and protection. So as long as they only consume the souls of any potential agitators or dissidents, I see no issues with that.
Perfect.
Yeah, Persistence feels the same way about Ugalas as he feels about the UDDC. It's like, whatever.
And
Which is fair.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd give the Yugoth. It's like, yeah, fair trade. Just don't do anything that will. He's aware of our long-term goals and efforts. As long as he doesn't do anything that negatively impacts that, then he should be free to do whatever he wishes.
I do hope the citizens enjoy the doggy cult.
Yep.
Yes, it'd be good to have more spellcasters around.
Persistence says flashbacks. Yeah.
Um, okay. And then Sir Joffrey is kind of taking charge of organizing those forces within the city that kind of turn to your side. Is there anything you'd like to talk to him about?
That's probably a Jacques question. Like, I would be administrative role, but I think Jacques would
Hmm.
have a more interesting conversation. Now that they finally back face to face after being away for so long.
um, I'll look at him and state that his assistance and help and loyalty through all of this is something that can't easily be thanked for in a few words. That what we did here today and what this means and the ramifications of it from here on out are in large part thanks to you and your men.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll protect our citizens as best we can. That's always been our goal. Um, the Empire has run roughshod over anyone that it feels like it can for too long. So next stop, Villicus.
Yes, for now there are easy trade lines from us up to into the mires, and now with open trade to the sea, we can definitely begin more large scale
Hmm.
plans and ideals.
Yes. The sea is a double-edged sword. We can bring in more troops if they're available from somewhere else, but it's also a point where we can get attacked from anywhere. If the Empire is stretched to its limit, who knows who will take an opportunistic approach?
It is
Perhaps
true.
we can negotiate with the whales.
The whales?
Da. Are not whales powerful? I keep hearing they are very large creatures in ocean. Are whales not dragons of sea?
I heard that they're spellcasters.
Da.
Hmm.
Have you heard of the great sky whale?
I have not heard about
Mm.
any of this.
Well, now you have.
But now I
Congratulations.
have. That's very interesting. Maybe we should talk to the whales.
I've heard that at times the idea is you start with something small and flashy, and you work your way into it to see which whales are most interested.
Hmm. You know a lot about whales? Are you a oceanographer or
No, no, it's not that
ichthyologist?
I don't know that much. You see, but I spend a lot of time in universities and colleges, and you never know what you pick up from these places.
I see. Well, theoretically, you would know, right? Because you're the one that picked them up.
What? No. I am the one who picks up little tidbits while I am spreading the greater word of Tvar
Ah, I
and
see.
Tvarism.
Yes. Jacques, do you intend to be implementing these economic reforms according to these manifestos?
I would like to point out that that is not a condition of our assistance. We simply wish for the workers to be represented as they are.
Hmm. Well, I assumed that we were going to be continuing with feudalism, but these are strange times.
Times indeed change, and we will see what the winds of that bring. For now, we need to prepare. A great victory was won here, and with much luck, there will be even greater ones soon. But these people are free now. The message of what we can do will echo across the land.
Hmm.
Maybe these others will have the same mindset as us now and will be more willing to rise up against.
Yes, inspiring other rebellions would be uh, a very good benefit. Distract more of the Empire's soldiers. The more fronts the Alvarez have to fight on, the less they can dedicate to Count Blackwood.
Precisely.
Let's see. All right. So where will you be heading next? We can organize the army and get ready to set out from here, but I'm sure you have something already in mind.
The Order of the Clenched Fist resides in the north. I would
Hmm.
like my thought is to meet with them to see where their ideas lie in regards to the freedom of this area and the lands of the Empire.
Mm,
We
That's
might
cool.
we share some ideals, and we they might disagree, but it is definitely an avenue that I feel is worth
Hmm.
exploring.
That's certainly a bold move, given how tightly they are aligned with the Empire. How will you be sure that? How can you be sure that you won't be killed on arrival?
I don't feel that I can,
Hmm.
but it's a gamble that I feel needs to be made.
Hmm. Well, there is at least some luck. The Order has been spread thin with all of the Empire's wars. As far as I'm aware, their fortress currently stands with but a skeleton crew, almost literally. So you might be able to defend yourself if you're so bold as to walk right into that death trap. Regardless, they will almost certainly answer Count Blackwood's call if you don't deal with them. So perhaps it is a good,
Yes,
wise move to
and
take them off the
whatever,
board either way.
yes, whatever move that can be made to weaken Blackwood in his seat will make him desperate and more predictable.
Hmm. All right. I'll arrange for horses and a carriage for you. I assume you'll be traveling up the east side of Montalban, avoiding uh, the roads more heavily patrolled between the cities.
Correct.
Okay, so your first stop would be Fortifer then. You want me to move you to the map so you can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gateway to the east. Iron from the mine is transported here to be smelted. Central
I'll be
fortified
right
keep, which
back.
has garrison customs. Local thieves bandit guild known as the Crows. Also operates in the area. Raiding betrayed. Smuggling. Okay, so we can definitely. That's the next thing. Gotta take that, and
Okay.
then the
If we are in
mine.
the planning stages, I'm gonna be right back again.
Okay.
That's where they are. That is so far away.
And then the mine, very lucrative iron mines, originally built by the dwarves. Legend said there exists an underground road connecting the mines to the city ruins, but such rumor. Which city? Carrick Bryn. Where's
Yeah,
Carrick Bryn? Carrick
to
Bryn
the
is
north.
way up. That's a way long underground route. Holy shit. So that's a definitely that should probably be our our next thing. Is we can either go to Fortifer, uh, and free Fortifer and free the mines, and then start getting iron for the war effort, and then also the Fortress of Solitude and the Tower of Brands and the Salt Flats.
Hmm. So that your next move is to march on Fortifer, or are
Because
you
we're not
gonna?
going to be trading. I doubt that Jock is going to let us continue the slave trade, so we need to make enemies of him and
Mhm.
shut down that portal potentially. Do wait the Afridi. How are
Uh-huh.
relations between the Afridi and the devils that are aligned with Savona?
Pretty good.
Can persistence would have been doing this a while ago, not just now, because he would have realized this before I did. But he would have been like saying, "Hey, we're gonna be messing up what the Tower of Brands has going with
Hmm.
Alvarez. How do they feel? How can we placate? Like,
Hmm.
what's the gen? He'd be trying to get the assistance of the Savonan sort of diplomatic stuff when it comes, like open up a
Hmm.
channel.
Yeah. So you've been exchanging letters. with the Efreet on the other side.
And they probably didn't
Uh,
believe us, but now that we've taken Bateau, it's like, hey, it's happening. You need to take us
right.
seriously.
Let me look. Did I give them a name? I feel like I did. Or in no. Here, Grand Efreet Sultanate Embassy. Okay, yes, I did give him a name. So it's Prince Niran Al Amiris, uh, is the one that has established that portal in trade. Um, and like yeah, you're at first he kind of just laughed off your envoys,
I'm
um,
back.
because he didn't believe that anybody would be foolish enough to attempt what you guys were attempting, let alone succeed. Um, and so as news has reached him of your success after success, uh, he's starting to get a little bit nervous because is the slave trade for him is extremely lucrative, because the Alvarez have access to red dragonborn slaves that they can sell, um, which, given their tolerance for heat, means that they last a lot longer in the elemental plane of fire as slaves.
That's, yeah. I was like, I regret
So
to inform you that it is not going to continue.
yeah, so they're pretty upset about that. Let's see. I mean, they don't have any like jurisdiction over this territory, so like, there's not much they can do diplomatically, um, to like hurt you guys, and like they don't necessarily care enough to like commit troops to either side. It's just kind of like oh man, this business opportunity is going away,
Uh,
kind of deal.
the Fortress of Servitude, that is an Alvarez sort of thing, right?
Yeah, so basically the this Fortress of Servitude is the processing center where they sort out the slaves or the potential slaves. And so, like the UDDC prisoners that go there then move on to the Tower of Brands and get sold to the Efreet,
Okay.
and the non-UDDC uh, prisoners then get moved into the rest of the Empire as slaves.
Okay, so here's something that persistence would float to Jock for approval, and then, if approved, send to the Tower of Brands Prince. But basically, it's like, we need to free the Fortress of Servitude. It's good for morale. It can get more slaves on our side of any that, there's a lot that are going to want to leave, but we need as many that are willing to stay and fight back as possible. There's likely lots of UDDC people there as well that we can free, that I assume that Minsk is very concerned about getting freeing from
Hmm.
captivity. If we do that, that would likely anger the Afridi at the Tower of Brands. Can we, to try and console them and at least make them agree to a non-aggression pact,
Hmm.
at worst, at minimum? Uh,
Hmm.
how many Alvarez nobles have we captured, taken prisoner?
I mean, you've killed them all.
Well, but we
Like,
Don't
didn't
leave
kill
people
all of them.
standing.
yeah,
Like, what
you
about?
specifically have not been taking prisoners, and you
Okay,
also specifically indiscriminately were killing the nobles.
this is fair.
Like,
How many Alvarez soldiers who surrendered that we don't think are going to fight for us do we have?
We,
several hundred probably.
I was gonna say we killed them all.
Well, but Persistence would have been thinking ahead a little bit for this specifically, and it's like, hey, let's
Yeah,
liberate the
from
Fortress
today's
of
battle.
Solitude. Let's gift, not even trade for, but gift via Freedy these prisoners that we have right now after we've gotten whatever intelligence we can out of them, and just say, take these people. You're not the slave trade is over, but stay off of our backs, and we'll give you all these slaves
Hmm.
for free. That's what
So,
Persistence is going to propose.
These are the last slaves you're getting.
Are there any
Mega-
objections? Elijah, you look a bit thirsty. There will be
um,
other. We will be moving on other targets, and we will have further sources of dead bodies.
no. Elijah's gonna kind of whisper in your ear. I wouldn't tell the priestess about that. I have a feeling she would be difficult.
He would mention this in front of Aerith. Like, he's not keeping this from. He wouldn't keep it
Hmm.
from her. So if we want to wait until she has her input,
Yeah,
But
perhaps we should discuss this next week then.
yeah, but that's
Um,
persistence. Be
Just
like, we
getting-
don't want to make it. We don't want to. We could deal with them if we need to, because it's just a minor force bearer. But we don't want them working against us. We want to just get rid of
Yeah.
that headache and just here, take them, leave.
mhm.
Yeah. Not obviously I'm not playing that character, but as a knower of Keelandi, slavery was one of his big no-nos.
Yeah.
In any form.
Is a loss of free will.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
What else are we
it's
going to do with
handing-
them? They have
Oh
lost their free will by becoming prisoners of war.
no, murder is fine.
Really? Well, we
Okay.
could give them to the Yugolovs. Like,
I mean, you can give them to the UDDC.
They're prisoners. The thing is, like, look, it's not the full loss of will in this case because we're just look, you're not slaves, you're just prisoners of war, and you
Exactly.
can come to our side or you face the sword.
if Jock is against it, persistence wouldn't push it. It's just a recommendation. If you're not gonna,
It,
if you don't want it, then I'm just gonna try and roll just a straight persuasion to try and just like, hey, this is gonna end. If you start fuss with us, you are starting fuss with all of Savona, because this is now an
Mhm.
officially endorsed thing, and I don't think that you
I would
like that is
say
a
we
big
go
stick.
that route.
Like, I would like to keep this cordial, but if Jock and Aerith are going to put their foot down and say no, that's not an option, then persistence would just hardball
Yeah,
and say, hey,
definitely gonna put that down.
okay. So
There you go.
I would write to the prince and just say we intend. I know. Actually, I wouldn't say that we intend to liberate the fortress. I would have to wait until we actually take it, because if I say that we're going to liberate it, then they're just going to rush in and just fire sale all the slaves. So
Yeah.
it's like, we need to do this now. The next
Okay.
thing, if you care about freeing these slaves in any timetable, we need to liberate the Fortress of Servitude immediately.
That makes sense. So I think that let's open with that then. Next week would be you guys heading to the Fortress of Servitude to liberate it.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you have
Uh,
any issues giving the slave drivers to the Afridi?
Yes, unfortunately.
All right. Well,
Murder would be better.
okay. Fine.
Um. Okay, so we have our plan for next session. Are we still? Can we still do stuff this session?
yeah. If you have something you want to do in the city.
Absolutely. So I do want to go through any kind of safe houses that I
Mhm.
can find of the shadows. Go through the armories of Bateau, see if I can find any kind of special magical items. You know, kind of
Mhm.
just doing a cursory perusal of the nobles' houses that we've murdered, see if they have any kind of armories,
Uh,
or really valuable things that I can snatch up for our cause as I'm going through, things like that. Just a quick
yeah.
perusal of the city.
Yeah. So you're like nationalizing all of the resources.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I find any kind of magic weapons or things like that,
Mhm.
definitely bring those along. And then whenever I get done with that, obviously I'm gonna get back to the group. Um, how much of that dragon gold are we distributing to each individual player? Had we discussed that?
Um, I don't think that you had discussed that. No, I think you just you knew how much you had.
Lev, Jacques.
It's
I
not.
don't.
I'm not the treasurer. It's
How
never
much?
Aerith question.
Yeah, shit. How? I don't know how much the gold was.
A shit ton. I
Are
mean,
you a dragon? Are you a
It was
dragon gold?
in Discord. Yeah.
Was
Oh
it the
shit.
270,000 or the 27,000?
I think it was the 270,000, right?
Okay. Oh, wait. The stuff from Cell stuff?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not look at that, so that's my fault.
I believe the
270,000
last
gold.
message, 200.
37,000
200 and set
flat.
4,700 copper, 13,000 silver, 270,000 gold, 37,000 platinum.
I guess the other question is, how much of that do we need to? How much of that stays with the dwarves? how much of it do we need to put back into feeding this Nivdam population?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like how much? How much? Yeah, I guess that
How
part's at
much
the
of
input.
that? That's
How
the
much
gross.
input on
What's
our
the
pocket?
net?
Yeah, yeah. So I think there was some. Yeah. So Sel was talking about cutting the gold to the 27,000. Um. So
That's
then,
technically an adult.
yeah. So let's say that the horde was the like a big amount, but then the amount that you have left over is the 27,000.
Okay.
Okay.
And so then we've got 6 players in this campaign.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 of us.
And it's just for 27,000 gold, not the 3,700 platinum.
Oh, it would be that too. Yeah, which would be, I
How much is
guess.
that in gold?
That'd be 64,000 gold total.
Cool. So
This
64,000.
works. We each get 10,666 gold.
Cool.
I am
There we
fine with
go.
that.
Cool. What my plan is I'm immediately going to turn around and then use that to send off a shopping list, basically.
Okay.
I assume we're still using the same magical price list.
Yep, that's right.
Cool. I've got 10,600 plus what I already had, which is 700. 11,300 to spend.
I
Yeah.
now
So
have 10,672 gold.
oh,
Persistence is not a material person, so
I'm sorry. How much did it begin?
10,666. So 10,666.
Did you guys convert like all the extra items and stuff, or is this just the raw
No,
gold you guys are talking about?
we're just going from your gold because there's a lot of overhead that we have
I
now.
could have swore somewhere I wrote down the total amount, but I don't see where it is. Because I
you did, I
converted
think.
everything into a raw gold amount. I thought. I have the thing written down here. I thought I wrote it down as a total.
Did not put in that. You didn't put it into the Discord at least. Because
We can see all the items went to funding our.
Yeah.
there's the
Yeah.
3 mundane items, which is the battle standard, the a set of irregular polyhedral dice, and then hundreds or thousands of fake coins. And then
Mhm.
there's 23 gems, 8 art objects, and then 2 magic items.
So that was the gem of seeing
Gem
and
of
the amulet of
seeing and
health.
the amulet of health.
Oh, and can I get the gem of seeing back, please, Elijah?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
I wonder where I think where did I put that? I could have swore I put out. I converted all the stuff if you sold it to a gold amount.
Hmm. Oh, and for liberating Bateau, you guys reach level 10.
Nice.
Oh! Okay, alright, we're gonna do something. Oh.
Either way, Noctum's gonna look at this pile of gold and stuff that you guys kind of laid out and you're banting about, and he's gonna kind of notice a gem in the pile, and it's one of the 750 gold ones. And he's like, "Wait, what is this? This can't be." And he's gonna look at it, and he's gonna
It's only
pop it
$8.
into his. He's gonna shove it into his hood, and you're gonna hear a pop. It's like, "Oh, my eye! Ah, nice."
God. I haven't seen that in a week.
And you'll see a faint glimmer from this dark red ruby. There you go. Seems a bit broken though. I'll have to fix it.
Alright.
So I guess I can take that out of my share. Uh, but yeah, the total amount should be what's listed, but you take a digit off the gold and the plat. So it's 3,700 plat, and it's what is it? 27,000 gold. Everything else should be the same. And if that works out to like taking that amount of silver, gold, and plat and whatever, and That splits the 6 ways into 10,600. That's fine. And we can just do away, I guess, with the art objects and the gems and whatever they use to do whatever you want with.
What ability is it that gives you advantage in the saving throws? What feat? That's it.
Resilient gives you extra proficiencies, um, but I think the only ones that give you advantage on saving throws are things like Warcaster, which are for concentration.
Moving it now. Finally, we are back online.
The
One
resilient,
thing.
yeah,
Sorry.
it gives you proficiency in saving throws using the chosen ability. So if I choose like uh int, I have advantage in my proficiency in intelligence then.
That's right, yeah,
Cool.
which might come in handy.
Oh,
One thing Noctum will do, going around the city, is he's going to look for a place where they might have a teleportation circle, and he wants to write down the symbols in his little book. There happens to be
Um,
one in this town.
Wow, an animated shield is only 6K?
I'm thinking about it. Um,
Most major cities should probably have one somewhere. That's at least what the spell says.
yeah, it is a pretty major city. That's a pretty big security risk, though, for you guys.
Yeah, sounds about
Remember, there
right.
was a portal in Kaime, so
Yeah,
I think there's a big difference between a teleportation circle and a portal.
yeah.
I think that portal didn't require you to be a decently high level caster.
yeah. We could say that there's one in one of the temples,
Okay. Scratch that
the
down so I know I have
Temple
it.
of Verdicts.
How. Oh boy. Because that's something where people can teleport to us, both friendly and enemy, so I'm not even sure, like, persistence would be of half a mind to just cut it in half and ruin it.
Yeah,
Not that easy to destroy those.
I mean, I can cut a hole underneath it so anybody who teleports into it falls into a spike trap.
Let's see here. What happens at this level?
Thur,
hmm
if I got an animated shield, because it's one of those things where it's like, speak the command word, and it hovers around you for so over many minutes, and when the minutes are up, you can just speak the command word again. Could I just have it
uh,
be just like whenever combat starts, it's just like hovering around persistence with his telekinesis sort of thing? Like, would
uh,
you need me to bookkeep when I'm activating it and not?
um, we can have it for up to a minute, right?
And then I just need to say it again?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's no limit to how many times you can just activate it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm already telekinetic focused.
Yeah, I'd say that's fine.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do then. Uh we order these, we don't get them automatically, so please put animate shield on there.
Yeah, let me look at my rules for ordering things. Uh,
Where's the list of prices again?
uh,
it's the same magical price sheet that we used. It's in the Google Drive folder somewhere,
Man,
probably.
level 10 is such a
here.
tame level. Nothing really happens.
Oh, I got a feat. That's what I got. I now have Proficiency in charisma saving throws.
I got to level 3 in fighter, so I am now a battle master.
Oh, there you go.
Whenever I place a seal on someone with a bonus action, I get a free attack, which is at advantage. So now I get
All I
basically.
got was a cantrip in my class feature
Womp womp.
or my little thing.
Bracers of archery, eh? No.
Hey,
Uh,
next level, my sneak attack goes up.
Yeah, level 11 is a lot more enticing to me because my spells actually become better.
Dancing sword is
What
thematic,
the
but
fuck
not
was that?
actually good.
Yeah, level 11 is whenever all my sneak, all my stealth checks turn into 23s. Which I love. Reliable talent is such an amazing skill.
hmm.
Especially for skill monkeys like me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 abilities that I'm proficient in. And 3 that I won't be able to roll below a 20.
That's pretty nice.
Yep. Deception, acrobatics, and stealth are all 20 or higher for every roll.
You have become Batman.
I've become Batman. Level 11 will be fun.
Okay. So I will plan on an expedition to the Fortress of Servitude next week. Is everybody going to be good?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Next week?
Yeah.
I don't see a reason
Yeah.
not. Are there any weapon shops in town?
Non-magical ones.
Okay, no one that would have like a +1
No,
item.
you'll have to order that.
Okay.
So third question.
Yeah.
My javelin, as I have it, is essentially a +1 with returning. Because before the very start of all of this, the idea was, he's that javelin throwing was the thing that he was good at.
Mhm.
But that has not been as effective as just mocking people continuously.
Right.
I was wondering, considering the price of the Javelin of Lightning is 1,500, and that's how much I spent on the returning. Is there some way
Mhm.
to combine it into the same item so that it's just like a Javelin of Lightning, but then it returns, and then after he uses the charge, he uses it as his normal Javelin?
So if you're spending the additional 1,500,
Yeah.
or yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. Other than that, I'm not sure what to get. So that was just one of those things I knew that now I have a little bit of AoE that will be,
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, I'll have to look.
Okay.
But I'm all set personally.
All right. Sounds good. So we'll see you guys all next week for the Fortress of Servitude.
See you next week.
See you next week.